Yay, I'm so thankful it's Thursday. It's been a short week, but sometimes the short weeks always feel like the longest. But we are almost done. Tomorrow is Friday. And on Friday, we always have our Math Minute quizzes. I'm positive that you guys will all do amazingly well on these quizzes as you have been doing. So here we go, Math Minute number 16. I have a 1 in the ones place. So I'm going to just start writing this out. 1 in the ones place. A 4 in the tens place. Well, I know my tens place goes before my one, or well, I'm sorry, to the left of my ones place. And a 5 in the hundreds place, which goes to the left of my tens place. What number am I? I am 541. Which letter is behind an acute angle? It's so cute and small. The only small angle we have there is B. A is obtuse because it's larger than 90 degrees. And D and C at least appear to be right angles. Number 3, which set of figures shows two shapes that are similar but not congruent? So yesterday we talked about congruency, meaning same size, same shape. So we know that C is same size, same shape, so that they are congruent. But looking at the instructions, we want something that's not congruent, but we want something that is similar. So B, they're not even really the same shape. Again, they are both parallelograms, but they're not really even the same shape. But in this case, they're the same shape, they're just not the same size. So we're going to see that A is similar, but not congruent. Number 4, which fraction is in simplest form? 5/10. 5 goes into 10, so I know that this is not yet in simplest form. It can still be reduced further. 5 divided by 5 would be 1. 10 divided by 5 would be 2. So 5/10 can essentially be simplified to 1/2. So it's not A. B, same thing. 7 goes into 14. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 14 divided by 7 is 2. This is also 1/2, so we know that can be simplified. If I look at 10/25, 5 goes into top and bottom. 10 divided by 5 is 2. 25 divided by 5 is 5. So 2/5. And then 12, there is nothing that goes into both 12 and 25. We saw that already earlier this week when we were looking at the 12 boys and the total number of students in the class. Number 5, we have 3 plus 5 plus something equals 12. So essentially, again, we have an algebra problem here. We have 3 plus 5 plus x equals 12. And if we want to make this simpler on ourselves, we're going to go ahead and add 3 and 5, and we get 8 plus x equals 12. If I want to take this down to that primary or kindergarten level for you, I'm going to do 3 rows of 4 counters. And I'm going to look and say, I know that I have 3, so I'm going to get rid of those 3. And I have another 5, so I'm going to get rid of those 5. So what is left? What is left is 4. Again, I can do the subtraction from each side, which is more of a 6th grade and 7th grade standard, to get rid of them altogether. I have to keep my scales balanced, so I have to subtract 8 from both sides. And I would again find that x is equivalent to 4, or the number missing from the box is 4. I can go backwards and check and say 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 3 is 12. Therefore, I know I'm accurate. Number 6, complete the pattern. Let's see, 3, 5, 9, 11, 15, 17. Oh, well, I could try this. I could go 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 4 is 9, 9 plus 2 is 11, 11 plus 4 is 15. Sorry, I should be writing that out. This is plus 2, then plus 4, then plus 2, then plus 4, then plus 2, and then finally plus 4. 17 plus 4 is 21. Number 7, what is the area of a rectangle that is 15 feet long by 3 feet wide? We are talking about area. Area is equal to the length of a rectangle times its width. because really when I'm talking about area, I want to cover all of this space. When you're painting the area of a wall, you want to know how many square feet you have to paint the entire wall, or perhaps you're putting in wood flooring in your home like I have recently. And again, you're going to need to know the total area that your wood flooring is going to cover. So all of the space that your wood flooring is going to cover, because that determines how much wood flooring you buy. If you don't know how to find area, you could be buying way too much wood flooring or not enough and have to make a return trip to Home Depot. So we need to remember and understand why area is important. It is something that you are going to use later in your life. So area is length times width. My length is 15 and my width is 3. So I'm going to do 15 times 3, and I'm going to get 45 feet. And because I'm multiplying feet by feet, it's 45 feet squared. Number 8, according to the chart, which class has the same amount of boys and girls in it? If you look here, for class number 2, we have 10 boys and 10 girls. And that's class 2. About how many more girls than boys does class 1 have? Class 1 has 10 boys. And it looks to me like there's for sure 10. That looks close to 5. So that's probably 15 girls. So I know I have 5 more girls than boys. Then I have 3 8/10 minus 2 6/10. So 8 minus 6 is 2. Bring down the decimal. 3 minus 2 is 1. That's 1 2/10. Then I have 14 6/100 minus 1 100. 6 minus 1 is 5. 0 minus 0 is 0. Bring down my decimal. 14 minus 1 is 13. So I have 13 500. Then I have 10 minus 6 5/10. So in this particular case, while knowing how to borrow across the top and all of that good stuff is important, for me, I would actually go backwards in this case. And I would say, okay, so 6 5/10 plus 5/10 would give me 7. And then 10 minus 7 is 3. So the answer here is 3 5/10. All right, guys, that is it for the week. So you just need to study the 4 math minutes from this week, 13, 14, 15, and 16, to be prepared for your math minute quiz tomorrow. All right, see you then.